everyone. So in this session we are going to see about rectangles and polygons. So you can create rectangles with either line or polyline as well, but it will be easier comparing with this option over here. Clicking on rectangle, first thing it is asking specify first corner point, click, and then second corner point, like this. So like this way we can create a rectangle in any manner. But now I need to create my rectangle with some specific limits like dimensions. So for creating that, click over here rectangle, specify first corner point. So we have two options to specify to limit it. So first one, area. Suppose if you know the area of the rectangle and either length or width, then you can use this option. So clicking on area, first it is asking area of the rectangle. Consider I am giving 200, then press enter. So next it is asking either you want to specify length or either you want to specify width. So now it is taking as length. Suppose I want to specify width, click on width and then enter the width. So I am giving 20. So a rectangle has been created with area 200 and width as 20. So next option we are going to see is same rectangle, but here I don't know what the area. I directly know my length and width. Then you can go for direct dimensions. So click on dimension, specify the length, consider 25 is my length, enter, then width 35, enter. So it has been created, but we need to position it. So only one corner point we have specified. So with respect to that, this side you want, or this, or this, or this. So likewise, we need to specify. Suppose I need it like this, just left click. So likewise, the rectangle has been created with a specific dimension. But now, I want to create my rectangle a little bit tilted, like 30 degree tilted or 45 degree tilted, like that I want to make. So same thing you can create after specifying your first corner point. Click and then go to rotation. Now specify the angle. Suppose I want to tilt my rectangle with 30 degree. So enter. So now if you create anything, the rectangle will be on angle of 30 degree. So with dimension also create, or without dimension like this also you can create. So I am creating with dimension, consider 25, but now 10. The same thing, which side you want, you can position it. Now if I go to rectangle, already we have specified the rotation. So now it will take the same angle, but I don't want rotation now. Means click on rotation, make it 0. Now we have some more options left out before starting before specifying the first one. First option we are having chamfer. Either after creating your rectangle also we have option to specify the chamfer or to create the chamfer, or now before creating my rectangle itself I want to chamfer the edges over here, means you can use this option chamfer. So click on chamfer. You know, if I want to specify chamfer, we have two options, either distance and a distance and angle. So it is asking first chamfer distance, consider I am giving 5, and in second chamfer distance I am giving 10. So now if you specify your rectangle, or if you create your rectangle with the dimension or without dimension, automatically it will take the chamfer distance, that is 5 and 10. Now the same process, suppose now the chamfer is already there. If you don't want chamfer, you can remove it before specifying your first corner point. So clicking on chamfer, make it 0, enter, 0, enter. So elevation we don't require. Fillet. So here the edges get blended by linear. Suppose you want the edges to be blended with radial, that is an arc type of thing, you need it on the edge, means you can use fillet. So the same thing you can create fillet after creating your rectangle as well, but before that itself I want to make, means you can use this fillet option. So for fillet you need to specify the radius. So consider I'm giving 15, enter. So now automatically the rectangle will take the fillet. that is rounded edges. So similarly, again if you create rectangle, it will take the same filler. Now I don't want fillet, or if you want fillet with different radius, that we have to update it over here. Fine. Next one, we are having thickness. This nothing but adding, it will be a 3D model. So consider thickness I'm giving 25. So now if you create your rectangle, so in this view you can't see any difference because now we are in 2D. Suppose if you rotate, so hold shift and scroll button together, now you can see the object has been thickened. The other window it is normal 2D, but this one is a 3D model. So click on home, then top, back to normal. So now the same thing, if I don't want thickness, go for thickness, make it 0. Then we have width. So it is nothing but the line width, only the edges, how much you want the width. The inside and all it will be hollow, like a hollow rectangle kind of thing if you want to make. So consider width of the line I need 10, then I am creating a rectangle that will be like this. So now if you rotate, you can't see anything because I didn't give any thickness. Suppose if you add thickness as well, it will form a hollow rectangle. Suppose clicking over here, thickness I am giving 50, already the width is there, that is 10. Suppose I need 5 now. Now if you create a rectangle, it will be like this. If you rotate also, you can see it as a 3D model. So likewise, this much options we are having now for creating a rectangle. Next one we are going to see is polygon. So polygon means up to 4 lines or 4 edges you can create a rectangle. Suppose I have about 4 pentagon, hexagon, like that I want to make, means you can go for polygon. Same thing you can create with line and polyline as well. One more thing, this rectangle that we have created is a polyline. Coming back to polygon, click over here. First it will ask you number of sides. Suppose I want to make hexagon, 6. So then, which is your center, click on the center. Then we have 2 options, either inscribed in circle or circumscribed for the circle. So first I'm choosing inscribed in circle. You will see one by one in detail. So inscribed in circle I'm giving. So then it is asking radius. Suppose I'm giving 25 as my radius. Now hexagon has been created with inscribed in circle. That means suppose if I join the end point with a 2 or 3, the hexagon will be inside. Now same polygon, number of sides 6, same center. Suppose I'm using the same center, but now I'm going for circumscribed about a circle. Now I'm giving same radius. You can see the changes. Hexagon will be created. So this is the difference. Inscribed means the hexagon will be creating inside a circle, or the polygon will be inside a circle. Circumscribed means outside. Sometimes we need the hexagon has to be created exactly like this. The edge has to match over here. So at the time you can go for 6 hexagon sides. Instead of going for center, you can click on edge. Then you can select, this is your first edge point, this is your second edge point. So this distance will be taken as the each side's length. Like this way also you can create a polygon. So hexagon, pentagon, anything you can make it a this option over here. So shortcut for a rectangle is just REC. So mostly up to 3 letters. So polygon, POL. So these are the shortcut for.
So this is a practice session for rectangle and polygon. So starting with this drawing you are seeing over here, so it's a square having 50-50 and a chamfer of 5 cross 5. So you can just directly go to rectangle option. So click on chamfer. For creating our rectangle itself, we need to specify the chamfer. So first chamfer distance 5, then press enter. Second chamfer distance also 5, enter. Then just specify first corner point, then the dimension. So click on dimension, so it is 50, enter. Then again 50, enter. So we needed this side, just click. So this one exactly what showing over here we have created. So next we are going to create, this is also a square, so we need to create a rectangle. We use this rectangle option. So click on rectangle. So once again it is having fillet, but already we have specified chamfer, so click on chamfer, make it 0, 0. Now come to fillet, then give the fillet as over here 5, so each and everything, all the edges having 5, so give 5, enter. Now specify first corner point, I think it is same dimension, that is 50 cross 50, 50, enter, enter, create. So now we need to create circles, so you can directly go to center diameter option. So this is having dia 4. If you come near the arc, automatically shows you the center. Click over here, then give 4, enter, then click on the same option and come over here, click on the center point, and it is 5, enter, and come over here, click center, it is 2, and then come over here, this one is 3, create. So the center, same thing, click over here. If you come nearer the square, automatically it shows you the square center, that is the geometric center. Click over here, then first 24, click again the circle center, both centers are same now. Now give 30. Suppose if you can't see the center point of this thing and all, make sure your snap is on. In snap also make sure your geometric center and this center has to be on, then only we can get the center of this arc as well, the center of the square. Fine. So next, this drawing, you can take this as exercises, so I will attach the drawing file in the description. If you have any doubts, just leave the comment below. So for rectangle we have this much, and for polygon, so first of all we have given 2 reference circles. If you want, you can create that as well. So it is showing a radius and this one radius, so you can go for polygon. So it is asking number of sides. Consider I'm forming first pentagon, so 5, okay, then center, okay, inscribe is the polygon is inside, so inscribed only. So radius 35, enter, create. So again, once again polygon, but now we need to form hexagon. So enter the number of sides as 6, enter. If you go nearer the polygon, because both having same center, it automatically shows you the center. Click same, inscribed, enter, and radius is 20. So exactly we have created what it is mentioned over here. So next we need to form this one. So if you see over here, I need to create from here or from here. I can't create it from here, so I'm starting on the left hand side. So I need to form a hexagon having dia 40, that means radius 20, and outside I need to form a circle of diameter 50. So either you can form from circle itself, click on diameter, specify one center point, diameter is 50, enter, create it. So now we need to form this thing. It is having, that is this hexagon having diameter 40, but we can't enter diameter, we have to enter radius only. So it says hexagon, so number of sides 6, enter. So the circle center is also the hexagon center. Click, inscribe is, so 40, that means diameter, so radius means 20, create it. So now we can see we need to form this one, so then only we can get this end, and only we can create the circle, then only we can create this polygon. So for forming this, it's having radius 45 and it's starting exactly on the quadrant. So you can go for start center end directly because the center lies in the horizontal one. So click on this quadrant, so go horizontal, and radius is 45, that is the distance and then up to 0. Once again here also we need to make same like the previous. So same quadrant, I guess you have to enter your value, or you can use the center as well. This arc center and this arc center both lies in the same place. So now I need to form this circle. I don't have a circle, that is I don't have a center, so you can directly go for 2 point, click on this endpoint and click over here, so it has formed. So same thing over here as well, so click on 2 point exactly on the quadrant if you at the midpoint, both are same only. So click on this, create it. So here I need to form a pentagon, click over here, make sure number of sides is 5, and then click on the center of the circle, inscribed only, enter. So this one dia 40, that means the radius will be 20 only, so create it. So I think this one is also same dia 40, but if you see over here the number of sides is 7. So come over here, polygon, and then click on number of sides as 7, enter, center of polygon over here, inscribed, and radius is 20. So we have created this 2 diagram over here, how all the dimensions are. So this one we can create it with one rectangle, or as there's a square, we can use the rectangle option to create that square. Then we have to create this polygon over here, but we have to use edge method, not center method. So first I'm going to rectangle, so if you see 35, 35, so if you have fillet, make sure it is 0, and if you have chamfer, make sure that also 0. So now click, so already we know the dimension, that is 35 cross 35, 35, enter, 35. So click over here, create it. So now I need to create this hexagon, so I can go for polygon option. So number of sides 6, enter, but come over here, click on edge, select this edge, so then only we can get it like this. Same manner, click over here. So now we need to make pentagon 5, same, click on edge option and select this. So then this 2, click on here, number of sides 5, click on edge, select this edge. Same once again, click on here, number of sides 5, and then come over here, select the edge, then click this point and this end point. So now we need to make the circles, dia 20, dia 30, like that. So click on center diameter. So if you go near the polygon, automatically it shows you the center point. Click on the center, and this 20, so give 20 over here. Once again click over here, so this is 30, so go near the polygon, it shows you the center, click 30, this is 10 and this is 30, so click, come over here, 10, circle center, this is 30. So like this way we have created all the 3 diagrams for polygon. So for rectangle I have created 2, so this one I will leave as an exercise. To practice this, if you have any doubt, so leave the comment. I have attached all the drawings in the description below. Check out and practice as well.